Yo, what is up, Cowboys Nation? It's your boy J Tuck, CFT, DMV, and we are covered three. Y'all know the drill, man. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe to all the channels across the platforms. We got a lot to talk about as we gear up for the Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday. Rome, I'm gonna let you start off, bro. You know what I'm saying? I probably said too much the last few days. I'm gonna let you start off, bro. And go ahead and get straight to it.
It's all good, y'all. Look. I'm gonna let the people start coming in here. Appreciate everybody that's tapping in. Y'all do us the biggest favor, man. Make sure you subscribe to everybody's channel. Hit the like button on everybody's channel. We're gonna do something a little different today. Let me see if I can figure this out. Hold on. This is what we're gonna do. Because I personally, this is myself. I am tired of this crazy crap that's been going on. So I'm going to do a timer.
All right.
We're going to do a timer, y'all. We're going to do something different. We're going to do a 10-minute timer. You know what I'm saying? 10-minute timer, Micah timer. We're going to start that joint now. We'll do a 10-minute Micah timer. We're going to talk about Micah for 10 minutes because this is the story that will not die. This shit like that song I used to sing with my kids, the Lamb Chop song. This is the song that never ends.
Right.
It goes on. And I just want to talk about the Eagles. We're going to be talking Micah while the players is running out.
Right. Now, I will say this, right? Because before we get into the Micah thing, the shitty part about Micah leaving is now I got to change the banners. I got to change the intros. I was changing the intro. I was building this brand new intro, trying to get Micah out of it. The file's corrupted, didn't save. You know, so I say, you know what, Micah, you gonna stay in the banner for today. You know what I'm saying? Next week when we come back on cover 3, Micah will be gone. But I was getting frustrated. My file's corrupted. I said, listen, bro, you got it. You gonna stay away from one more day. All right, Ron, go ahead. 10 minutes. Let's go.
10-minute timer. Hold on. It started. 10-minute timer. When this joint go off, we switching the subject. I don't care what's going on. I'm gonna give y'all my take, and I'm gonna let y'all take the floor. I don't got no hate for Micah Parsons. I literally just I wish him the best, man. I know that sounds crazy because people are like, he the ops now. Listen, man, the way I look at this is I was talking to my coworker about this because everybody know I'm a Cowboys fan at my job. Because everybody want to know why did you trade Micah? That's how they phrase the question. Mm-hmm. This is the frustrating thing with me. I don't know if anyone has ever been in this experience, so please don't take this as disrespect. But if you haven't, just put yourself in the mind frame. If you're a kid and your parents get divorced, more than likely you had nothing to do with it. It ain't got nothing to do with you. You don't go to the kid after the divorce and ask them why they got a divorce. That's not a discussion that you need to have. Stop asking me why Jerry Jones did something that I have no idea why he did it. I know that the surface is arrogance and his ego and all that extra stuff. But whatever gumption made him say, you know what, I want to trade one of my best players I've had on this roster or on this franchise for the last 30 years. I don't want him here no more. That was a decision that he made. Whether you liked Micah or you didn't like Micah or you stopped liking him after he got traded, which is a lot of y'all. I see y'all. Whatever. I don't feel like explaining it every day because I didn't make the decision. I've been saying let's turn the page mainly because ain't nothing that can be said that's going to change it. We ain't got the Back to the Future car. He gone. He is literally practicing with another team. Trust me, because the media keeps showing me he practicing. So all I'm saying is this, man. I am done. That's my 2-minute soliloquy. I am done, not in a hateful way, just in I would like to focus on the fact that Dak struggles with cover 6 because that's the serious thing that we need to talk about. I'm done.
Go ahead, DMV.
I took 2 minutes.
yeah, bro. I ain't really got too much to say to follow it up. Like the people that know, they know, bro. Like I'm done with the drama. This was enough for me to say the only Cowboys that I'll be talking moving forward will be cover 3 with my brothers over here. Outside of that, this ain't an organization that wants to win football games. This ain't a fan base that truly want to win football games. And damn sure listening to the players or people who, you know what I'm saying, had problems with Micah but didn't say the stuff when he was here. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, mentally weak. It's a lot of mental weakness. And I think that's why this team hasn't won games. I think that when you listen to other people leave and they talk about how it's all about football and this and that, I think you're gonna find that you're gonna get a lot of entertainment, a lot of clicks, a lot of stuff when it comes to this Hard Knock stuff. But in actuality, this trade was messy. Everything about
Everything is messy.
Everything about it was messy. The media still being messy. And at the end of the day,
they loving it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just ready to move on. I'm ready to move on. All right. If it's just a football move, it didn't have to be messy. Could have just made the move. But hey, it is
The
what
messy
it
part
is
is because they leaking stories and just trying to smear
bro,
the man
it's
name.
It's coward talk is what it is, and it's building a buffer. Here's my thing, right? And we're gonna talk about it. There ain't no excuses from me. There's no excuses. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel like things are better, and you got a real man in here, because that's what I heard from the quarterback. You got a real man, real leader. All right, cool. We'll go out there, make it happen. I don't want to hear about how you know what I'm saying, the clubhouse was down and this and that. Kind of how when they like, don't build the buffer, go out there and perform. That's all I need to hear. All I need to hear.
We have 5, Chuck. You okay?
I don't need the whole 5, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I here's the thing. I hear a lot of people saying, just move on, Tuck. Just move on. Focus for Philly, right? I could show you guys how to beat Philly. I could break down Vic Fangio's team in my sleep, right? What happens Thursday night ain't got shit to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So don't tell I got to move on. Like, they have to move on. Because here's the same thing. We've been sitting here for damn near 2 years still talking about the Green Bay loss. We've been sitting here watching documentaries about what happened back in the 90s. So the fan base doesn't have to move on. Now, me personally, from a content perspective, I probably will. But this isn't over, y'all. Like, this is far from being over. Of course, it's going to resurface week 4 when he comes back, right? And it's just the same thing like with Derrick Henry, right? Derrick Henry, we passed on Derrick Henry, and then he went crazy last year. So, but here's
Clarence Hill ain't gonna let it go.
That's what I'm saying. We'll never let it go. We'll never let the Dez caught it go. Like, we'll never let any of that go. So it's part of being a fan, right? Or media, whatever. But I will say this was avoidable. It was avoidable, but this is what happens when egos collide. This is what happens when egos collide. And I felt like that's what really just happened. 2 massive egos collided. And unfortunately, it ended the way that it ends. So I feel like Micah's in a good spot in Green Bay. He got his bag, and he's in a team that's going to be primed to win. Jerry has his 2 first-round picks, and now he can kind of just do what he needs to do, whatever with that. So, overall, it's a cool situation for the both of them. Would it have worked out better? It should have worked out a lot better, but this is probably what happens. And I feel like egos really happened, got involved. But I said this on Twitter. I said it on my video yesterday. I'm not just going to hate Micah because some of the fans want me to. I don't have to be like y'all. I never will be like y'all, right? Micah Parsons ain't do nothing but give his all since the moment he got here. He got traded, right? So I can still root for Micah. I still wish him best. That jersey ain't going no fucking where. It's staying right there. It's a Pro Bowl jersey, rookie year. It's not going anywhere. I'm not taking it down, right? But week 4, I hope Tyler Guyton, Cooper Beebe, and Tyler Booker puts Micah Parsons in the dirt. And after that game, shake his hands and best of luck, bro. Move on. I don't want to do this bitter X where we're sitting there, and if he goes down and gets hurt, then it's like, aha, key. That's cornball stuff to me, and I just never want to be a part of it, right? Hey, he's gone. And here's how you handle it, right? If you ever been in a separation, whether it's with a boyfriend or girlfriend, if you're still watching their Facebook, stalking their Instagram, looking at what they're doing, and you still care, right? So for all the fans that are going to still be over there watching and stat tracking and, you see, there he goes. He got double teamed. That's why. Then you still care, bro. Unfriend her on Instagram, block her, whatever, and then just move on. So that's where I'm at with it. Hey, wish him the best of luck. Except when he comes to Dallas in 4 weeks, I'm going to be there. You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys fans are probably going to boo. Put him in the dirt. Do your jersey swap for him and CD. Shake hands, and then move the hell on. We're not going to be sitting here doing Micah watch every day and trying to track how many pressures Donovan Ezekiel Rockwood. If you compare what he did at Valiant Mickey, I'm not doing that, right? Other people might do it, but it just is what it is. If you don't love her and you let it go, then stop watching her Instagram or Facebook and follow her on Twitter, because that means you still have feelings for her. right? Stand on it. And that's where I'm at with it.
Hey, man, I'm with you on that. To agree with both of you guys' points. Like I said this when I was one of the first people to say, let's move on. It was like Saturday.
Right.
Yeah, you were.
And I was like, yo, the reason why is because you're gonna just frustrate yourselves talking about this every day, because at the end of every conversation it ends with, but he really is gone.
Right.
Yeah,
he gone.
Now you feel more sick because you just tried to figure out, but why is he gone? No, you can't tell your parents. I'm not saying Jerry Jones, our father, nothing like that, for somebody to come in trying to troll. I'm saying metaphorically, he had nothing to do with this decision. Two men got too much ego going on. Micah Parsons is a 26-year-old athletic freak of nature, and he ain't did nothing but go out there and ball out. He know his worth. Jerry Jones has been a billionaire for probably longer than I've been alive. I don't know how long you've been, but at least a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? So he don't hear the word no. They somehow went from friends to clashing, and now it's like, I know my worth, and he like, well, this is my team, and it was childish. It should have never gotten this far. Jerry should have been the bigger man because he's the older man with more experience. Ask Micah Parsons, hey, man, can I just fly you and David Mulugheta to my crib or wherever? Let's just get in a room like grown men, have a discussion. And even if it ended in a trade, it could have been amicable.
Bro, the analogy I gave with this yesterday, right? Because we're all married, right? Is sometimes when our wives is upset with us and they won't even tell us why, but they upstairs stomping feet, closing cabinets. Like all Jerry had to say, bro, what was going on? Let's just talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's just sleeping with the back turned, sleeping in separate rooms versus saying, hey, let's figure this out. What is wrong, right? Where did we mess it up, right? What can we do to make this relationship work? But instead, it was both sides over there slamming pots and pans and cabinets and huffing and puffing. It's my beautiful wife, you know what I'm saying? But she does that sometimes. So I finally say, hey, what is going on? And then we done.
All right. Sorry. I figured that's the only way to stop it. Love you, Micah. And I know people going to get mad. I don't. When you genuinely not bitter, you can genuinely move on. I ain't bitter. I ain't bitter. Now, don't hurt Dak Prescott. But other than that, do what you gotta do. Like, don't ruin my season.
Albert Breer ain't doing them no favors, bro.
Gently sack Dak Prescott if it happens, but don't ruin my season. I got stuff to do.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that week 4. How to, you know what I'm saying, how to disrupt that, because it's gonna be a lot of chip blocking. All right.
I do have something for y'all. So you said you wanted me to lead. I got to ask y'all a question, and then we'll just pivot from there. I feel like the Cowboys, for the first time in a long time, are going to be the most unpredictable. I'm talking about in like literally the last 5 years. I want to go 10 because a lot of things changed when McCarthy took over. So I can't go pre-McCarthy because Garrett was a different era. But since McCarthy was here, we started to look a certain way, play a certain way. The culture was a certain way, and then your rivals, especially your division rivals, get used to that. They knew what McCarthy was about. They was used to the stop routes and the comebacks, and even when we tried to switch it up and call it Texas Coast, I felt like things was just super predictable. I'm not here to say that this definitively will work. It's not about it working. It's about the fact that defensively and offensively, because we changed the defense a lot over the last 3 years. Like, it's been new coordinators, but it's literally going to be hard to predict because they did do at least a good job of not showing too much in the preseason. So I am genuinely excited to just see what are we going to look like now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've heard so many things. Shout out to 2i. I've heard about the new splits, and I've heard about the excessive motion, and obviously, you know, we got new players on both sides of the ball. Like, it's really like from George Pickens to we actually have a defensive tackle now. It's a lot of changes. So unlike last year when we rolled out there, you kind of knew what the offense is going to look like. I'm kind of curious. How do y'all feel about it?
Yeah, that's what I'm excited about the most on Thursday. It ain't no more talking. It's no more relying on insiders. There's no more sitting back watching all the side of these interviews, trying to decipher what's really going on. It is, so to my dog boss, show us now. You know what I'm saying?
Boss, show me.
Right. So we sit out there we see all these motions and stuff, but you're still not getting open. Okay, that's when we can really roll up our sleeves and crunch this film. Like, nah, bro, you having these shoot up A gaps and shooting gaps, like this ain't work. Like, so now all the talking is evaporated, right? And the one thing that I really love about this matchup, which we'll start breaking it down, is everything that we've been hearing this all season will be tested, right? We've been saying, hey, what was the Cowboys' Achilles heel last year of defenses being able to just rush 4 and drop 7? Well, that's primarily what Vic Fangio does. You know what I'm saying? He don't blitz a lot, right? So you're going to be trying to get pressure with this front 4. So will our offensive line be able to be physical? You know, will you be able to have a run game that's going to concern Vic Fangio and these linebackers
like what they respected
at play all. Action, right? So yeah, so we'll get to see, you know, can you beat separation on the backside, right? So everything that we've been hearing this all season, we'll get to sit back and just see it all unfold Thursday, and y'all know if it looks funny. That's what I'm excited about the most. I've been hating personally having to rely on other people because it's like, like, you know, sometimes there's a lot of gas being tossed away from views and like, yeah, bro, okay. Now, you know, no disrespect to anybody. Let's move out the room a little bit, and now let's get the film, and we can really cook up.
Yeah, man. I kind of agree with Rome where it's like it's not going to be predictable, but it's for a different reason, right? I'm gonna take a different angle here, right?
Talk to him.
I feel like Shotty has been talking out the side of your neck. Like I feel like bro just been riding with the wave. It's been one thing here, it's been one thing here, it's been one thing. So I don't know what you can really expect from this team. The one thing that I do know, right? This is the one thing that is predictable. We know that the passing offense is going to be a strength. We know that, you know, they might be dropping 7, but we know it don't matter if they dropping 7. CD and George Pickens, we're going to get a healthy diet of that. That's one thing that we do know. The part that's unpredictable is how they're going to use the run game. They say they're going to use the run game. Nothing up to this point has showed us that that's going to be the focal point that they say. That's the part that could be unpredictable.
You got to prove it.
If the Cowboys can go out there and run the ball against this Philadelphia team. I'm looking for them to find ways to exploit this defense. I don't know if they'll figure it out early, but I do know at some point they're going to find a way to exploit the secondary and what Vic Fangio does. Now, the one thing that when you go back to that Denver game where Dak Prescott probably had one of his worst games against Fangio, they got after Dak early and often. You know what I'm saying? So I'm interested to see what this young offensive line is going to do against this Philadelphia front 4. But this front 4 is kind of young too. But
that's why I was going for you to finish because I was going.
Yeah.
That was my next point. I wanted to talk about where we can attack them, especially running the ball, because I feel like the weakness, if there's a weakness, salute to them. They did just win the championship. For all the Eagles fans that's in there, that's probably beating their chest on the edges. Because as much as Jalen Hunt had a good playoff run, he's still green. You know what I'm saying? Nolan Smith got a little bit more experience to him, but if I'm going to run at something, if I had to pick my poison, I'm not running at Carter and Davis. So I'm
picking the edges and seeing what them linebackers can do. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny, because I was going to the film. Like, yes, I was still doing Cowboys film, right? their problems defensively is very similar to our problems defensively, right? Because who's going to be their edge setter, right? They have some speedier rushers, but who's going to be the guy that really sets the edge? They're strong in their interior, right? Linebacker still a question mark, even though Zach Bond did play well. You still have Jahad Campbell out there, so that's kind of
because Dean is hurt.
He's still a rook. Remember Micah Parsons?
Right, he's still a rookie. Right, yeah.
And they might run Trotter out there. He green.
Right. So yeah, so they have those question marks at linebacker. Corners will be all right, but their corners kind of fair like with ours, especially if we're kind of healthy. You know, and then their safeties are concerns as well. So it's like you look at their defense.
They lost TJ. I mean, they lost Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
It's so crazy how we got 2 all-pro corners coming out there on Thursday. They have 2 corners that had a great rookie year, and ours is looked at like replacement players. I would hope that Diggs and Bland would come out there a little locked in, considering they're acting like you ain't even worth coming out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I keep hearing that, you know, Philly really strong with DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell, and you know Diggs and Bland is gonna be there. I'm like, Wow.
Because honestly, like that's what I've been trying to say. Like once we got healthy, I feel like our corners is elite, right? Because even like playing on Madden, like we got some good corners. It's just getting them healthy. But even a 75% Diggs, that's better than the alternatives.
Way better
right?
than
it's way better than alternatives. So I'll take that, right? So our corners, once they get healthy, I feel like it's going to be one of our strongest units outside of defensive edge rushers. Well, actually, let me take the edge shit back because you know
I was about to say
yeah, the edge back.
Both of them had really strong campaigns for themselves, but a big part of that is something we ain't talking about no more. Right, and that's a question mark as to we got some young edges here for the Cowboys, but it's like, can they get after the quarterback? Right. The way that they need to.
We actually got better on the edge though, DMV. If I don't know if you agree, because look, man, Dante Fowler is a professional. He's a professional pass rusher.
Right, but here's the thing. But I get that wrong. But what we're missing is when we lost 3 critical pieces that a lot of people sleep on. Right, actually 4. Right, you lost Dorrance Armstrong, then you turned around and you lost DeMarcus Lawrence, and then you turned around and you lost Chauncey Golston. And then you lost, the guy, right? So who was going to be our guy on the rundown to set the edge?
You mean the rundowns? Okay, I was talking about
third down shit.
Pass rushing, bro. Like if you look in the preseason, right? The Rook ain't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't shown you
he's not ready for that.
It's going to have to be. It's going to have to be Sam. It's going to have to be Sam or Nealon to be our new lunch pail guy. You see what I'm saying?
And they haven't had the opportunity to really show.
You was talking about running. You was talking about the run. Tuck, I misconstrued. I thought y'all was talking about edge like pass rush. My fault.
No, I'm talking about
I was right, because we hadn't seen it.
I think the lunch pail. I think pass rush. I can trust that Fowler can get to the QB. He know how. Right. I watched him even last year. He didn't have Micah last year, and he was able to get 10 sacks. He was the best pass rusher on Washington. So I know he knows how.
Right.
You can't put it on Donovan, in my opinion. I want him to mature as he can. What do we get from him? I'm gonna be excited. I feel like he has the talent. He has a good toolbox, but he's still young. He's green. Sam, you up? I know you got hurt, but it's time, Sam, because this is literally your chance. If you fizzle out this year, you'll be a piece bouncing around the league. You'll be in Washington next year. James Houston, surprisingly, he looked like he got the second best bag on the team. Right. I'm talking about just pure pass rusher.
Pass rusher, right?
I know. Did that sound nuts?
I mean, he looked good. He looked damn good. But yeah, it's just I just now it's for me. It has to either be Sam, Nealon, or since we did add Kenny Clark, you could move Solomon Thomas on the perimeter as well.
You might.
But somebody has to be our lunch pail guy, right? I get the pass rush and third down, but who's going to be the guy that can really set the edge, take on double teams, like the
Who
dirty
getting game plan? That's the question. Who's getting game plan?
No, that's
which one? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like with the guy we not talking about no more. They knew that they had to have a quick game to deal with him. They knew that. And also, if you had a running quarterback, he had the ability to run with you. Like the things that he was able to, how he was able to do Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels couldn't get out the pocket against Dallas like he was everybody else. Right. So that's Jalen Hurts here.
But my point is this, though. I will say this. When it comes to just specifically Philly, and this is a Mike McCarthy problem, Shotty was here too. So Shotty got to own this too. We didn't know how to Zimmer and them. I don't know why we didn't have a counter to the way they was neutralizing Micah. Philly had a good strategy versus him for the last 2 years.
And when we moved him inside, it was a little different. Right. It was a little different when you allowed him to move around and know what I'm saying, in the A gap.
Like they gonna do that too. I'm bringing it up in the vein that they had us they knew how to attack us offensively. Mm-hmm. They knew Micah was our focal point, and they was like, okay, we're gonna let him rush almost unblocked, and we're gonna just read off of him, and we never had a counter to it. My point is, they can't come into this game like they was joking. Like I heard the offensive line laughing, like, well, they ain't got Micah no more. But you also can't. Your game plan can't just be centered around Micah's gonna get up the field super quickly, and we're gonna just read him. Hopefully, we can use that to our advantage. But Eberflus loves to rush 4. And I got to see it. I can't go in there and beat
That's
my
the way
chest.
you got to beat them. You got to beat Philly that way because you got to hold the B gaps because Jalen Hurts can't really see.
You trust
You know
the
what I'm
four?
saying? Yeah, that's still
right.
something that gets him trouble.
That's why the containment, right? You know, the Nick Bosa, right? Just got to keep Jalen in that pocket, right?
What I was
you let him flush out and do different things. That's when he gets scary. So
what I was looking to is this. I think our defensive line rotation is going to look like the Jets. 100%. I feel like it's going to be super heavy rotation where Micah would just be out there. D-Law would just be out there. It's going to be downs. We're going to be like, dang, James Houston in the game. Like, I think they're going to just rotate till they see who got the hottest hand, I think.
I don't think we see James Houston Thursday, y'all.
You don't think I think he might get in there. The way he used to rotate, didn't he used to rotate super heavy?
Yeah, but I know White Cotton does that, but not this game. This is not a James Houston game.
You don't think it's a game where he gonna get no burn?
I'm gonna tell you somebody you ain't gonna see a lot of that y'all think y'all are. You ain't gonna see a lot of Kenny Clark. I don't think.
No, you're gonna see a lot of Kenny Clark. They have to play Kenny Clark, bro.
Yeah, because what's gonna hurt?
Yeah, because Perrion Winfrey's hurt.
He didn't practice today, did he?
Oh yes,
I think he might be out.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
They gonna have to go out there, but there's no real
chance in hell Jerry is not gonna have his new shiny toy out there.
They throwing big Mozzie out there.
You're right. You're right. He gonna have to, but it's like he gonna have to pick that up real fast. Is that part I don't know, but I do think it's gonna be better on the interior. I still think it's even with him halfway knowing. I still think that's better than Mozzie. It's still better than probably.
Oh yeah, bro.
It's unfortunate.
Kenny Clark. I mean, no disrespect to Mozzie, bro. Kenny Clark can go out there in church shoes, and he's a massive upgrade over Mozzie.
Mozzie should thank him because he took the.
He took the hell, bro. Mozzie was catching all them bullets. Like everybody was shooting at. I ain't seen Mozzie. I ain't seen a Mozzie tweeting.
No tweets, bro. He get to mature. He get to do what we want. Go develop quietly.
Yeah,
like, get some
yeah, I know.
with...
Mozzie, like, thank you, bro. Yeah, they're gonna play me 45
Mozzie on Thursday like this.
Mozzie, like, woo, Lordy, they about to play me 50 snaps. I'm about to be starting. Thank God, dog. You know what I'm saying? That Cowboys fans gonna kill me.
Right across from Landon Dickerson.
Yeah, shit. If I'm Mozzie, man, you know what I'm saying? I might have put a little extra in Kenny Clark's bag, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys about to have me be they starting defensive tackle, and these Cowboys fans was gonna drag my ass. Thank God you got here, dog. So, yeah. So I mean, overall, like I said, you know, when it comes to defensively stopping Philadelphia, we know it starts with the run game, right? Stopping Saquon, limiting the big plays, finding ways to keep them in third and longs versus those third and shorts. So they can do a little tush push. You know what I'm saying?
And knowing what they're going to do on third and long. Because if I watch the Cowboys go out there and on third and long, they spread the field with 3 to 4 wide, Jalen drop back and just tuck their ball and break into that quarter, and you don't know
third and long.
I'm a snap because I know it's coming and it's Tuesday. So please realize he's not trying to throw on third and long. The quarterback draw is on deck. At least be ready.
Hey, it's either a go ball to AJ or it's a draw.
Right.
I feel like that's the option. Oh, I ain't got.
Right.
Who would y'all
they also run like the little orbit motion AJ and like the little pick play to like Dallas guard. So it's like a RPO almost, but he has like 4 different options. So he could have it to Saquon, he can hit AJ Brown, and then also it's like a pick play on the backside. Like people run that shit on Madden like nonstop. So I know.
Yeah, that's how they won the Saints game last year. That got a pick play. He was wide open.
Right. Yeah, so you know, I said,
bro, when I can start picking up Tuck, y'all watch film. When Rome start picking up tendencies, you run the same stuff. Like when I know it's coming, it's like y'all might want to.
Salute to my dog Nix for a super chat. Gotta get back to work. Keep being great, fellas. Appreciate you, my dog. My dog Nix was out there, bro. You got a new cut. You know what I'm saying? The sun was beaming on you in the video, bro. My dog looking crispy out there.
Hey, he knew what he was doing with that sunlight.
Nix said, hey, man, hey, you know, Cowboys Nation. It's just
Nix ain't low. Nix wants to show that cut a little bit. I know how it is.
A little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, when you get that cut, you gotta make a video. You like, what happened? Let me talk to the people.
Hey, Nick ain't doing no Twitter space, man. I need to pull the cam out, you know what I'm saying? Because right now, you know, we just need to move on and you know what I'm saying, just focus on Philly, you know what I'm saying? And
I ain't mad at him. When I get a cut,
everybody be selfie mode when they get the cut, bro. You be in the car like.
You're doing extra, so you get a clean cut, bro. You were doing all the errands. Let me go to Walmart real quick. Let me go to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, babe, you want to go out to eat? I don't want to. So you want to go out to eat, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel you, Knicks, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Find a reason to take your hat out mid-line. Let me take my hat off real quick.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, walking around with a brush at your back pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm about.
I ain't got the Knicks got the OG beard. I got the baby joint.
I can't. So let me go over to the offensive side of the ball.
Our favorite side.
Yeah, and listen, Cowboys Nation, I said this on Twitter and people got mad, but I don't care if you're in their feelings. We're trying to win games. You know what I'm saying?
It's the truth.
You know what I'm saying? We're trying to win games. The only way we are going to win this game on Thursday night is Dakota Rain Prescott. He has to be on. You know what I'm saying? I would love for my quarterback to be able to throw from maybe, 115 yards. You know what I'm saying? We kind of get out there with a cool little victory. That's just not going to be the case.
How many attempts?
I feel like Dak has to be clicking on all cylinders, and I think he will. I was got the NFC East Live show, and I told him, like, y'all can key all this all you want.
They love making jokes like he don't get busy.
He's going to get busy versus that. I guarantee y'all right now, Dak is going to light them up, y'all. He's going to light them up. Now, will it translate to a win? I don't know, right? You know what I'm saying? But Dak is going to light up Philadelphia. He is.
Yeah, because trust me, he's aware of the. This is the best way to put it. To your point, Tuck, I agree. Dak is in Dak we trust, in Lamb we trust, in Pickens we trust, no question. But it's the coaching staff. Last year it was McCarthy or bust. Mm-hmm. Jeff Blasco in the room, Mike Solari in the room. Now I know Shoddy was there too, but there was the subsidiary coaches was terrible, and I feel like that's the strength of your team. I rock with Clayton Adams. I feel like he's a good offensive mind. I like Connor Riley. You know what I'm saying? And if one thing I've noticed about Shoddy, when it looks like he doesn't mind deferring. I don't think he got that ego of I'm going to do what I want. So hopefully he lets the great offense, because I feel like Clayton Adams might have one of the best offensive minds in that room, and he loves to have to. So I hope don't be one of them dudes that's just like, I don't care what you're talking about. Listen to your coordinators if something ain't looking right. Because that's where I get my faith from. I'm like, okay, we got some new coordinators in the room, and that's what really carry football teams. Like, contrary to popular belief, the Eagles' run game is so strong because of Jeff Stoutland. Period.
Yeah, buddy.
So I ain't saying Connor Riley is Stoutland. I'm saying I'm curious to see what our positional coaches can make our actual team look like. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm excited about. I want to see if Shoddy go out there, are we going to do like we did versus Tampa in, what was it, 2021?
That is the vibe I'm getting. When Dak came back from that injury,
we tried to run
at Tampa. Right, we tried it. We ran it 2 times. Via said ain't gonna be none of that shit. They said, okay. Kellen Moore said, all right, let me go ahead and just toss this out the way. Dak, you got it. And Dak was out there, and people say, well, did you see what Dak did last year? Do we have George Pickens last year? Was Cavante Turpin out there? Was Jake Ferguson healthy last year? He was not.
We weren't even using Turpin, bro. He was just
so not if like you that. Tell me I'm going to Philadelphia with Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, Jake Ferguson, Cavante Turpin, I am giving the offensive keys to Dak and say, go get us out of here with the win. Right. We'll try to figure out the run stuff week 2. You know what I'm saying? Maybe have a little zone. And of course, they're going to run the ball some. Right. But if you're going to win this game, and Philly's main weaknesses that we just spoke about is their corners and their secondary, y'all. You have to go out there and attack. And I feel like this will be a game that Dak just has to win it for.
I need Dak to go out there with that energy he had on, what was it, Christmas Eve, when he let that thing fly to T.Y. Hilton.
Right.
I need him to have that type of energy because
he's gonna have to.
He's gonna have to.
You can't be looking. I know that the poorly told lie is Dak will only throw if you're wide open. Oh, I want Dak to let that thing fly. If Pickens is next to I don't care who next to him. Trust Pickens, bro. Trust that he coming down with it.
Right.
Because he that type of he not trying to catch into his body. He gonna go after the football. Trust him, though.
Right. And think about it, when Dak had prime Michael Gallup, a guy toe drag Gallup that we all love, that we shouldn't have signed coming off the injury because he was going towards $8 million versus the cap. That's a whole different conversation for another story, right? Dak will hit you in stride, right? He will put the ball in places where you can go and make plays. He's going to do that with George Pickens, y'all. Now you have to worry about CeeDee Lamb, because even as good as Amari Cooper was, y'all, he's completely different type of wide receiver than
way
George.
different.
You know what I'm saying? Like when Amari Cooper, he'll cut you, right? He'll cut you up route wise, crispy, one of the crispiest route runners I've ever seen in my life, right? But George Pickens makes corners play on your heels. Like, you have to get back just in case, right? And we saw situations last year when it was Jalen Tolbert. Them corners was comfortable as hell. Heels all dug in because there was no threat. Now you have a threat. You have
where your shiesty at, Tuck? Where the shiesty at? You put it back up? I know you got the shiesty.
I got to say for Thursday.
This is a great. I just thought about this. You gotta unlock your player's superpower.
Right.
George Pickens ain't just a great catcher. He's energy.
Right.
Get him involved early, because I'm telling you, when George Pickens makes his first catch as a Cowboy, don't let it be like sort of spectacular or anything like that. The energy he gonna get up with, because he's not gonna just get up and run back to the huddle. Right. He's gonna ignite, because we missed that, bro. Zeke used to, as much as people wanted to hate on Zeke, this right here would turn up the entire sideline. We need
those. You need those.
Maybe Spicy Jake Ferguson can come back. Maybe those
you're gonna need one of those, right? And if George Pickens goes out there and get a big catch and he flexes and goes crazy, they're gonna be like, oh shit, here we go. And you know what, Shaitan, like, you know what? Let's just go with that.
It's a big I would have a schemed up play, a guaranteed this is going to get Pickens a catch. I need to get him involved, because CeeDee know he's getting his.
Right.
So look, I have a couple suggestions of things they can do on offense, because the people in the comments are making some good questions, right? Like left tackle Guyton, right? Like, who's playing left tackle?
Yeah, he's starting. I think they confirmed that.
Yeah, Guyton got hurt early on, and then these live reps. This is going to be his first real live reps in a long time, which he needed all the reps that he can get. So that's kind of a question mark. Terrence still be getting tore up by Philly. I don't know. It don't matter who the hell they put on him. He get tore up. So some of the suggestions that I have is, in the run game, I think Dallas probably should have a draw or two under their belt. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep them honest. You know what I'm saying? A couple delays, stuff like that. Javonte Williams is going to have to bring his big boy pants, because he's going to have to help block.
Right.
He's going to have to help.
I think that's why they say they like him. Your opinion, he good in pass pro?
That's what I've heard. You know what I'm saying? Really good in pass pro. Good at catching the ball out of the backfield. That's another wrinkle too against the Philadelphia defense that you need to be able to do. Like, Tampa Bay killed Philadelphia's scheme, that Vic Fangio scheme, in the flats. You know what I'm saying? So if Javonte Williams can kind of exploit that, that could be something that the offense can kind of hang their hat on.
Studying Tampa
and see that's a question mark we do not know, right? We haven't seen it, but what if Javonte Williams is the spark plug?
Well, if he got some juice, you're right.
What if like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see that coming. You know, DMV is not
DMV. Let me rock. DMV.
You don't think so?
48 hours. Let me rock.
Look. If he's the spark plug, it's gonna be for a little bit. Then they're gonna go ahead. Like, he gonna be the cheap spark plug that you get. You know what I'm saying? Just to hold you over for a little bit, and then
If gonna let me live.
If you can get the physicality from the run game with Jaden, because like, here's what I'm saying, Cowboys Nation, right? You guys know, I just went through this Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know. I just went through this Saturday, and when I was watching Florida State versus Alabama, I was like, this is the same exact situation. And how did Florida State win that game? We hit them with the elements of surprise. They didn't see it coming. You know, and it was just like, oh shit. Oh, I didn't know Tommy Castellanos getting out like that. Oh, they got this true freshman running back who's built like a tank. So we hit them with everything including the kitchen sink. I feel like that's what Brian Schottenheimer has to do on Thursday. You're gonna be, oh well, we didn't want to show. Like, I don't want to hear none of that.
Hey,
I don't want to show.
We gotta come out there confident.
Hey, that's until Jerry called down like drumline, like I want my boy on the field.
Right,
Go with the George.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying we need confidence. Like we need to, like Tuck's saying, they went out there, they didn't tiptoe versus Bama.
No. And see, and Tommy set the tone. You know what I'm saying? When Tommy said that shit this summer, everybody was like, hey, bro, chill. You know what I'm saying? Even I was like, hey, bro, don't piss out. He said, I said it and I meant it, and what? You know what I'm saying?
But that it takes a like y'all saying, it takes a play. That's why I said get George, get somebody that's gonna get you some energy.
I think we got two people on this team like that. I don't think the rest is like that. But it just so happens that that's your best chance to win. CD and Pickens, I think is like
that. They got energy.
Nah, I feel like the one he's not playing. I feel like Overshown would be it.
Yeah.
And we're not.
I think Dak talks it, but I don't know that he totally believe it.
Nah, I don't know.
You talking about that's gonna come out there and play physical and just be aggressive?
No, I just mean like, yeah, I said it, I meant it, and it is what it is. You guys stop me. You know what I'm saying?
Now. You know who talked that talk? Trayvon Diggs talked that talk. Y'all just ain't used to him.
Like that.
It's not just about talking the talk; it's about walking the walk too. You know what I'm saying?
Trey don't say much. Like, remember when D-Law when we played the Saints that year, and D-Law was like, got cut their head off. Like you're saying, like
I get what you're saying.
So we don't have one of those
anymore,
except Overshown maybe, but he's not playing. You know what I'm saying? So
maybe it's Sam.
We're not getting the George Pickens from Pittsburgh, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna get it. He's just gonna go out there, do his thing, just try to survive, say the right. Because even like right here in interviews, I'm like, bro, he's learning to keep it short and sweet. What's your thoughts on Mike?
Well, that's Dave. Dave told him.
Yeah, right. Don't say nothing to get you in trouble. Keep it short and sweet. What's your thoughts on Mike? Oh man, it's kind of unfortunate. He's a good guy, but Kenny's great too.
But
that's until the Philly and the Gilly and all that. I'm talking about until he get on the field, he got to rip somebody's head off.
But you have to allow that. You have to allow that. Encourage it. You know what I'm saying?
I saw last year. I know they get a little chippy, and I don't care what they think media training they think they did. If somebody pushed George to do something foul, he goes damn somebody.
It's on.
It's on, what bro. I'm hoping because I know if you throw a punch, you have to run. Like, bro, sometimes you have a dog, you might just have to let him off the leash. Like, this is a game. George Pickens, just let him off the leash, right? So if he has to, you know what I'm saying, grab Cooper DeJean by his face mask and toss him to the ground a little bit, I get it. We'll talk about it when we get back. You know what I'm saying? But this is going to be a dog fight. You are going to need dogs that are off the leash. You know what I'm saying?
You got to let them rock. You got to don't be trying to let Kenny rock. Let Maris rock. You got to let some of these people rock that I know can go out there and play. Verbally, I don't know if we got a verbal aggressive leader.
I'm about to say, when's the last time they let somebody rock?
Or just let them get it off, get their aggressiveness off?
I'm about to say, you watch the whole documentary of a whole team doing that in you recent history.
Sam has it in him on the field.
Not really. They had a watch team for days.
No. I mean, he has it, but they're never gonna let a player.
It was on the field, DMV. All that watch team wasn't out there when he was about to headbutt dude from Philly. Like, Dez was gonna get it off.
Yeah. I mean, but sometimes, like, I kind of feel like sometimes if you that, you got to be that all the time to be locked in. Like Michael Jordan was kind of that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying anybody's comparable to that.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Michael Jordan was shooting dice in the locker room, and
can't compare nobody on this team to Michael Jordan. We did that's sacrilege.
Yeah. But those competitive spirit players, so I think was what DMV is talking about, like Dez, is someone who's around Dez a lot. He doesn't turn that shit off. It doesn't matter what me and Dez are doing. He's just like, he's turned to the max. You can't beat me in this. You can't, like, even when we playing, like, so it's like that competitive spirit. You don't just turn it off like I'm having on the field. And then when I go home, I turn it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to win at everything. And so I don't know who's going to be that anymore.
It's a lot of unknown, bro.
I feel like CD is that. CD does it his own type of way, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's more swagger. Like, CD's not gonna get in the defense's face until y'all come on. It's gonna be, y'all
gotta realize though, it's so much new. I know we want to peg them as they not gonna do shit. I've done this with other
Oh yeah, I forgot about J. Lou. Yeah, we lost. Yeah, J. Lou.
a lot other players. Yo, it's a lot. It's too much new. Like our entire linebacker core. I don't know what none of them. I don't know them. I don't know them. I don't. I've never seen Kenny Clark as a player for our team. I'm not used to watching Solomon Thomas in and out of stuff. I don't know how Tyler Booker's about to respond. Like, it's a lot of new. The Cowboys is like 60% new.
Right. It's all new.
I mean, even Tyler Guyton is technically new, bro. Because
Green too.
Tyler Booker, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we don't know. I mean, they call him K9, but I don't know what Kenneth Murray gonna be. He could be a poodle.
That's my point. I don't know what he's about to look like.
Right. We have no clues. So I think that's what's gonna make it fun.
That's
now.
Why I'm so nervous
get to see.
I'm like, I don't know what this team is. Unpredictable to me too, because all these players they've been kept bubble wrap. I don't even know. Like, you're right. I forgot about Kenneth Murray. I don't even know.
Right. You don't know. That's what I'm saying. Javonte, you don't know what he looks like. You know what I'm saying?
Kyrie Elam look like.
We don't know what Kyrie Elam might be a dog. For all we don't know. So we're gonna sit back and have to wait.
We don't like nobody.
We gonna find out.
I'm
gonna go cut that face DMV just made. He is done.
No, it's because I'm just thinking about him matched up against AJ, and I'm just like, I don't trust it.
Bro, it ain't really nobody in this league that's shutting down AJ.
I mean, well, there is somebody who gives him trouble, but they ain't want
Patrick Surtain, like
I was gonna say
Eric Stingley.
Right.
Now I was gonna say Gilly be on his ass. Pause. Like Gilly get under AJ's skin, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's that you're right. That is the type of behavior I would want. That even if you beat me for a catch, I'm just gonna be a dog through the end of the route. He stripped him last time we played. Like you gotta play like y'all saying what we want. I'm just praying we see, because if I go out there and Philly get the ball first and they go down the field 80 yards and they pan to the sideline and I see this,
right,
it's a wrap.
And see, that is my concern right now. Just to be honest with you, because we lost to Marcus Lawrence, where you loved him or hate him. Lost 11, whether you loved him or hate him. We also lost Zach Martin. You know what I'm saying? We lost Jordan Lewis. So now who is going to be that guy to be like, nah, we're in it? You know what I'm saying? I don't want the, hey, guy, like, who's going to be that guy?
I don't need Dak giving a pregame speech. I don't need Dak giving a pregame speech.
I really don't. You know what I'm saying? So who is going to be that guy? Like, Osa needs to start to change it. Like, because Osa's a chill dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a big monster, but he's a chill dude, right? Tyler Smith, your offensive lineman, like, bro, like, now I'm trying to make
Tyler Booker's a leader. Maybe he's gonna do it. I don't know.
But he's a rookie, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, so Micah came in as a rookie and made it. You know what I'm saying?
So that who leads the huddle? Who leads the huddle versus offense? No, just like who's gonna be hyping up the huddle at the warm-ups? I think it's gonna be Dak, probably.
It's probably gonna be Dak, man.
Damn, that shit about to be vanilla as hell.
Not Dak. No, don't do that, Dak. Like that. I've seen Dak give great pregame speeches. His problem is once the game starts, he be too turned.
Hey, do that look again, bro. What was the look again?
Could it be? I'm like, no, not.
I watched Dak went out there and gave a pregame speech. We dropped. We beat New York 40-0.
Donovan Wilson, maybe.
No, I don't like DMV. Throw a shot at Dak real quick. I don't like it.
See, DMV heard Dak's pregame playlist. That's why he's like, nah.
I'm about to say, you the one who did the DR Dak. I didn't do it.
That was the players.
Give me one reason to stay.
No, you know that was DR Dak, bro.
Your mind went to Dak. My mind went to the players. I think Dak about to go out there and get busy, because the one thing about Dak that I bet you can't say this shit. He's not afraid of Philly.
Yeah, he's not afraid of Philly.
So all that De'Aaron shit is with Fred Warner's on the other side. It ain't he's not afraid of the Eagles. I don't know why. I wish he could carry that in the other games. But when he played the Eagles, he'd be like, whatever.
Man, I'm with Los, man. Let Overshawn just do it in gym.
He might.
Because this is
he
like
gave the tour to Kenny Clark. He might.
Right. But because I know they got the captain badges, but I mean, Overshawn, I mean, he's the spark. I mean, but he's not playing.
Surprised Dono got the captain's badge. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm saying
that was voted too. Like, it wasn't given. Apparently, they voted him.
Right.
I was like, damn, y'all like,
damn, bro. That's crazy that you say that, but it's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be 4. 4 is gonna have to talk, and he's gonna have to come from a different energy that he's never had before. Because in actuality, really, like it's live or die with him. So at the end of the day,
he better you getting paid, like you better get a speech.
Right. I want my boy on the field. I want my boy.
Look, if Dak walk off, Jerry gonna call down. Hey man, I pay you to get a speech. Get your ass back over here.
Hey man, you highest pay. I need speeches, all that.
You clean the locker room. You do what I tell you to do.
Right. I'll be having Maris lead this shit, bro. I paid you good money.
Facts. Yeah. Hey, I bet you next week you better not let Maris lead.
I mean, yeah, bro. I don't know. Yeah. I agree with Bobby. 4 gotta get dirty, bro. You know what I'm saying? 4 gonna have to get dirty.
If I was Dak, bro, no one like you anyway. Like at this point, just go out how you gonna go out, because it's 70% of the fan base don't like you, media don't like you. If I was this year, I would come out there with no sleeves on, stop trying to cover up the tattoos. I'd be like, yo, whatever. I'm going out. I'm gonna go out.
It would be my dream for Dak Prescott to do that, because there's a lot of athletes that go through this transition. Because one was Kobe Bryant, right? Kobe Bryant was always buttoned up, try to do things the right way, walk and talk, and then he had a situation. And finally, Kobe said, "You know what? Fuck it." Like I'm saying, like, I ain't doing this corporate building. Like I'm saying, like, and then Kobe was just turned into that Mamba mode, and things was different. I felt like the same thing was Cam Newton. Like, I used to be the biggest hater of Cam Newton because I watched Cam Newton when he was at the University of Florida, like coming all the way up. And I was like, bro, that's not you. Like, why are you trying to be all corporate? That doesn't even fit who you really are, right? And then finally, Cam Newton just hit it. Then he started dabbing. Like he got to be himself. I would love for Dak to finally just like, you know what, bro? I got all the endorsements. I got the money. I got the good. If I have to be the asshole, then so be it. You know,
Dak would have to know they ain't getting no more. You ain't even getting no more contracts here, bro. So just go out. They're not getting.
I've seen Dak Dougie, bro. Like his dad might be Cotton Eye Joe, bro.
Right.
Oh no, he's not gonna. His swag. Tuck is right. His swag ain't gonna be like flavored up. It's gonna be a whole lot of this going on, but
it's all good though. Cause Mike, hey, look, we talk about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was a Bama, dog. Like couldn't dress. Like
although I saw something in camp that threw me off. I saw him and Pickens got a dap, and he had a little sauce with it. I was like, did Pickens teach you that? Where you learn how to do daps?
Yeah,
no one does.
Dak probably don't even know how to play spades.
Now, he said he knows that because he's gonna play Terrence. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's time, bro. Like, I would love to see that old ass. Someone just said it right there. Boom. I need the Aikman out of Dak.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
Because I need the Troy Aikman in Dak.
I would just run it. Because what he got to lose? You know that's my thing. What he got to lose?
I can't. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing. Because he only. I mean. You know, you're on limited time, brother.
Bro,
so
Dak
you gotta do something with limited
time. I said that the day before. Dak got 2 years left.
Yeah, 2 to 3. Yeah. So you might, bro, like, and that's my biggest gripe with Dak. And I'll say this on all streams since we're all connected, right? I'm not defending Dak this year, bro.
You said you off duty.
I'm done because you have signed off on all this stuff that's been going on. You know what I'm saying? So even if you're silent,
bro,
you're signing off on it. So I can't give the excuses where if the offense is balling and our defense is struggling, I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Or if Brian Schottenheimer is struggling as a head coach, like when you start signing off on these types of things, bro, you're putting the pressure on yourself saying, you know what? Send him to Green Bay. It's cool. That's my guy, but I got it, right? Hey, Mike McCarthy was my guy, but I also like Brian Schottenheimer. Don't worry, I got it. So if you're sitting back there condoning signing off, you have to deal with the expectation, the pressure that comes with it. You can't be saying, oh, it's Brian Schottenheimer and these option routes again. I'm not doing that 3 offensive coordinators in a row. You know what I'm saying? So just letting y'all know, hey.
But that's my point. If you're going out no matter what, I think they're going to move. They got the ammo to move. They literally have the ammo to move, and they have a dude behind you just in case. They got a backup plan and a plan A. You playing like D now. So they want it to work, but the move the other day was a conscious move. Look, man, if things just go super haywire, we can go get our quarterback. That's what nobody want to hear that, but I ain't gonna lie to myself. They got the ammo for first. Oh, they can go get what they need. So Dak, if you went out there struggling, the brain, what is it? The brain trust or whatever. They made their decision.
Right.
And if they can be cold enough to trade 11,
man, that was calculated in itself, Rome. And we talked about this earlier. They brought in how many edges in the last 3 to 4 years?
They brought in, you know what I'm saying?
It's right under my eyes. I ain't even know.
Like I said, bringing quarterbacks like that too. It's the right.
And that's when I was there. So once because the Cowboys will earmark their targets, right? We all know who is going to be the target next summer. I'm gonna see if the chat knows. Y'all already know.
You talking about next summer?
Next summer, Trayvon, right? So when the Cowboys put that target on you, bro, they make it clear as day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, bro. You see the media stuff start coming your way. Now all of a sudden the fan base can't stand Trayvon Diggs. I don't even know what the hell dude did. All he did was get hurt. You see what I'm saying?
All he did was come back early. God damn.
Let me tell them this is a misnomer going on. Trayvon Diggs knows the front office don't like him, and he ain't stupid. He can see the fans hating on him. But if y'all think that Trayvon Diggs is gonna go out there and try to like ruin the team or play bad, he is an independent contractor at this point. Mm-hmm. He knows that if he plays well, his NFL career continues. If he tanks and plays bad on purpose, he'll never get another big contract. Trayvon Diggs, 26.
Right.
He got time. So my point is this: Diggs is going to ball, and he's going to get his trade value up, and he's probably going to help us out, and he's probably going to get traded next year. But if you think that he's going to go out there and I'll let him catch it, and ruin his career, he don't hate the Cowboys enough to ruin his career. He going ball.
Right. There's 2 players that are marked: Trayvon Diggs and Terrence Steele.
Yeah, Steele is out.
Yeah. I already see the red dot on both of them, right?
A whole lot of identity love. I've been seeing
one of those picks coming up will probably be a right tackle. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is, right? So it's like, all right, bro. Here's what I'll say, and Boss was saying this, y'all. Cowboys Nation, can we have 2 of a good thing?
Please, can we enjoy Diggs and Bland, please?
Can we just enjoy finally possibly getting the opportunity to see DeRon Bland and Trayvon Diggs play alongside each other? You know, but it's like, since DeRon Bland, we signed DeRon Bland, we should move on for Trayvon Diggs now and get some extra picks, bro.
They ain't never got 2 things that match, Tuck.
Bro, this is what the Cowboys Nation would do.
You know what I'm saying?
George Pickens go out there this year and get 1,200 yards and see
we should never.
I'll never sign CD to that contract.
Oh, it's coming, man. I mean, we could probably if it was me, I would have probably moved on from CD.
I would roll with
we can never have 2. Never have 2.
I might would trade CD right now. You know what I'm saying? Sign Pickens.
Might get 2 first for CD. Now
when we traded Micah, how many first can you get for CD? Because George Pickens is looking good right now.
I agree with that because I've been there. Our fan base is crazy.
Dog, they don't want 2 of nothing. There can only be 1. It can only be 1. Are you team Zeke or your team Pollard? Right. The Detroit Lions got, you know what I'm saying?
Montgomery,
Sonic and Tails or Thunder and Tails, whatever they call them, right? Knuckles and Tails, whatever. Right. We can't have no cute little duo. If we can't, it's like, man, get Javonte out of there.
Look, Javonte Williams out there and play good tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Javonte Williams looking good, but as soon as Blue has a good run, you're not gonna be like, dope, we got 2 running backs.
Right.
Yo, stop running.
Yeah, you mean like last year? You mean like last year when Zeke played kind of good in week 1?
Don't do it.
And then all of a sudden the next week he ain't touched the
Zeke lover, DMV. You Zeke loving.
DMV, they about to lose their mind. You run up.
You Zeke loving, motherfucker. Hey, put that on him, bro. I don't want no problem with these Zeke haters, dog.
Zeke somewhere peaceful. Zeke on the island somewhere relaxing right now.
hey, it's funny that the Zeke haters are the Micah haters. It's crazy, bro. I don't understand it, bro. I just don't.
Hey, there's 2 names we can no longer say. You know what I'm saying? I can't say them that. Michael lovers.
You know what's gonna make me mad, though?
Michael lovers, Dak loving motherfucker.
Before we wrap things up, though, this was gonna make me mad, though. when Dak finally do leave and whoever come in here next, if he ain't balling,
Oh
the
yeah.
first fan I see say, "Man, I miss Dak. I'ma find him and
Yeah.
we gonna fight."
Yeah, right.
Oh, bro, hey, I'm on a bookmarking spree right now for everybody. Like, I'm on a bookmarking spree, and it's funny how when you say that, all right, I'm a bookmark you. Oh, well, don't hold me to that. Then shut up. You know,
bro, I gotta
move on, Rome.
I learned that you can make folders. I don't know why I never know that you can make bookmark folders.
Yeah.
I got a folder on Twitter called This You. It's so many people in that This You folder. I cannot wait. I'm rolling it out.
Them boys get mad though. Them boys get mad when you put them receipts.
It's Cowboys fans in there and other fans. It's
Mike ain't generational with your tweets in January. He said otherwise.
Yeah. People hate when you throw that This You on people. They be like,
"Yeah, hey."
I'm not allowed to change my mind.
I can't change my mind. I can't change my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, dog. So it just is what it is. So I know, Rum, you got to dip in a little bit. What's your expectations for the game on Thursday?
I you know me, y'all know that the Kool-Aid is still in the back getting stirred. So I can't root against my team. If I can root for the team when we ran Ben DiNucci out there, it ain't a scenario that can get worse.
Right.
And it was versus the Eagles I had to run. So I expect us to win the game.
That was bad.
That was a rough time. Shout out to Philly Notion. Y'all wasn't there.
Right. It's funny, bro. No one gave a damn. We didn't get no hate back then. Everybody loved our tweets. You know what I'm saying? We were special back then when we had Gary Gilbert at quarterback and Andy Dalton. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but
everybody loved us with Gary Gilbert.
Damn, rough times. I expect. This is what I want. This is what I want to see. Because everybody want me to do like win or loss and everything like that. Of course, I want to win. That's obvious. I want to see a different type of locked-in team. Every time we had a big game under Mike, sorry, Mike, you got to wear these bullets because you was the head coach. We always just look disheveled. We never look focused. If we can at least look focused and lose a close game, I won't care. But if we come out there looking confused, I'm going to be like, it's still that same. So can we at least look locked in? And y'all know what I'm talking about, where it be teams that might not be there, but you can tell that they locked in. Like later in the year, last year, I saw the Carolina Panthers start making a turn. Like, oh, that when they show up to play. It's not an easy out no more. Can we at least make Philly work? Because that joke we was making earlier, DMV, that's the look of confusion and non-preparation. When you go out there, you get punched in the mouth and you just like Philly's a physical team. They're running the football. Don't be shocked. And it's possible that no matter what we do, they're going to be able to move the football on us. Don't freak out. What's your counterpunch? Don't go out there shocked like, oh my God, I didn't know that Landon Dickerson and Jordan Mailata doubling Sam Williams was going to work. Yeah, that's probably going to work a little bit. So what's your counterpunch? Because it's coming.
Right. Yeah, fact.
It's coming. Don't be shocked. That's what I want to see. Like, what are we going to do? I want to see. I want to see what when the camera pans to Kenny Clark, because he's a big name in this. Is he going to look like, why am I here? Because that's a look you can have on your face like, this ain't like Green Bay. Or is he going to look locked in still? I just got to see. Because all that kumbaya, we gave you a tour, is all happy. But I've seen players show up here and be like, this ain't it. Like, because when we was down in my other team, we would keep fighting. Y'all giving up. Like, I want to see what that look like. That's my biggest thing I'm watching for. I know that's nuance based, but I'm not expecting us to go out there and beat the Eagles 40-0. That'd be lit. But I want to see more nuance. What do we look like? Do we look like we're gonna beat our head against the wall? Does Dak look completely confused when they run cover 6? Like y'all didn't see it was gonna come? Like things like that.
Yeah. I'll go, man. I'm right there with you, Rome. Like this is a make or break game. And a lot of people say, oh, Tuck, it's only week 1. It's a make or break game, because you have to go out there and show the NFL that we are not those Cowboys, right? We have to show that we're different, right? That we can finally punch in our own weight class because Philly ain't the only heavyweights we got coming up. So we have to go out there. Do we play with the physicality that we heard all off season? Is our offensive line playing better? Can we run the ball when we want to run the ball and teams are expecting us? Are we executing? Are we playing discipline? Are we having stupid penalties? Like all those things that was supposed to have been the emphasis this offseason, higher energy, toughness. I want to see traces of that. But like Rome said, we get if Philly says we receive, Eagles fans go crazy, and it's bing, 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 bing,
like
bing,
a slow one though, like
12, fly, Eagles fly, and everyone's walking with their head down.
That's it.
I'm not trying to see that same old shit no more. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see if there's a new energy when it comes to Dallas Cowboys. And I don't want to see Brian Schottenheimer over there clapping, being Jason Garrett. Hey, if Sam Williams over there messing up, Sam, get your ass out there. Get somebody else in there. If Tyler Guyton's out there getting cooked, hey, bro, come sit by me. Nate Thomas, you're in. I want to see discipline, but also accountability across the board when it comes to this team, fight and effort. I want to see something new. If y'all come in this chat after and it's the same old Cowboys, same old, and that's a conversation we having, I'm going to be livid. I'm going to be livid.
Yeah, because they
did that with the last guy.
I'm down with the Kool-Aid, but you got to show me, like, when we played Tampa that year, I know we lost that game, but I ain't leave that game with my head down.
Nah. When I was there, bro. I honestly tell people I remember being at that Tampa game, week 1, and when Dak and the guys came out the tunnel, I looked at them and said, "Oh, this is different." Like the energy just felt different. And I remember I turned around to these Bucs fans behind me and said, "Y'all got us fucked up. We about to beat y'all ass tonight." And he was like,
"Where that energy, bro? I need
it." I just saw them. Like I saw that. Like you know how sometimes they come out the tunnel.
You mean when we came out and beat Philly? When we beat Philly when we was in Dallas that one time. We all
they came. Like me and Mike Tagg was right there when they came out. I said, "Whose team is this?" Like they was just like locked in. Like, know what? Fuck it. Now, of course, we still lost, but they went out there and they battled. They battled, and they was not afraid. And I'll tell Cowboys fans this. The reason why you should be optimistic Thursday, that's optimistic, Tucker, it's not Kool-Aid. When the Dallas Cowboys have their backs against the wall and they're fearful and fighting for their life, they typically show and play their best football. Right, so everyone's counting them out. No one's giving them a chance. Vegas is just disrespecting them right now, moving the line of 7.
I can't find no Cowboys nowhere.
You know what I'm saying? So typically when that happens, that is when the Cowboys play their best football. Now we beat Philly in week 2. Everyone's singing our praises. Then y'all should get a little work. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, we beat Philly and drop to the Giants. I will kill somebody.
I mean, that sounds about typical. I mean, that's typically how we would do it.
Cowboys way, right?
Oh man, Cowboys move up into power rankings and all sorts of stuff. But when their backs are against the wall and they are afraid of their lives, they'll show up, right? Because I seen it twice. I saw it. One Tampa, I saw it in the playoffs versus Tampa. Like, because everyone was saying the Cowboys can't win the playoffs on the road. They never beat Tom Brady. Them boys were like shook, and it was fight or flight. They have to go into fight or flight mode Thursday night, and I think they'll be perfectly fine. So they're going to be able to bang
fight or flight. I like that.
Yeah, that's what they're going to be. And Shotty has to lean into that some way or somehow. Listen, Micah's gone. All the shit that's been going on, new coaching staff, no one believes in you. It has to be a us against the world mentality and not a fake one. Like it really, and embrace being the underdogs, y'all. Embrace being the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? Embrace it because we never really get it in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? We never really get it in Dallas. Embrace that shit, bro.
DMV about to be like wet blanket.
yeah, for real. Now you dead ass telling the truth because everything y'all asking for, everything that y'all need, we've been asking for that same thing for years.
Right.
And in actuality, here's where I think Philly gonna beat Dallas ass. I'm just flat out saying
you gotta be real,
I think Shotty in over his head, and I think the moment gonna be too big for him. You know what I'm saying? Here's my thing. Migos, great rap group, came out with a song, Walk It Like I Talk It. My guy been talking a good game. He been wavering here, and he has not walked yet. This team has not walked and done any of the stuff that they have planned. And so for me, it's a little tough for me to have blind faith in what's going to happen here.
But how can he earn the question?
Gotta show
how
it. You got to show it.
What are you looking for? What's something you want to see?
I want to see him try and run the ball and stick to it, because that's what he said he's going to do. I want to see this team be physical. I want to see discipline, because that's another thing you talked about. You know what I'm saying? Like all the same things that have been issues for years. If Shotty can go out there, and it's not just on Thursday, because Thursday is just the start of the season. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But up until now, I have not seen it. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to have to show something that he hasn't shown yet. And that's not just him. That's these players too. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to show something, a different wrinkle that nobody's seen. And for me, I can't have blind faith in that. I got to call it how I call it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think I got Philly. I think Vegas probably going to be right, but I probably got Philly winning by a couple times. I got it like 31-17, but I think Dallas figures it out later on. So I'm not going to say Dallas plays a complete bad game. I think the second half, they're probably just going to play bad in the first half. And then the second half, it's just like, bro, why you ain't play with that same energy then? You know what I'm saying? But they're still figuring it out. And I don't think that this team is going to – I don't know if it's going to be a bad team or not. That's the part. But I do think that they'll figure something out throughout this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that it's just going to be a completely bad team. But they have a lot of soul searching to do, and they didn't help themselves this past week.
Here's what I'll say about the Shotty thing. I'm not worried about Shotty, because I know this is not Schottenheimer's fucking offense. It ain't his offense, right? So whatever Shotty calls in there, Dak Prescott is going to, here we go, right up out of this. This is a game where you have to let your star quarterback get you up out of here. Because if you try to do things a Shotty way, and Shotty wants to prove that he's committed to the run, and we're gonna get packed up. You know what I'm saying? And my slips are going to cash. I'm going to cash a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? But if you really want to win this game, you say, all right, I know we talked about it. Shotty just needs to be, I don't want to say cheerleader. He needs to be like Nick Sirianni. He needs to be the energy guy. He needs to keep them motivated.
I need energy from him.
And Nick goes well in these type of games.
Right. He needs to keep the spirits high and keep them loose and encouraged. Let Dak run the offense, bro. Listen, Shotty, I had no knock. I know you from here, from Kansas City, went to Blue Valley North and all that. Bro, this ain't your offense. You ain't got a lot of me. You can a lot of them. This ain't your offense. It's Dak Prescott's offense. Let Dak run the offense. You keep our confidence, our spirits high, keep them loose and still on the go and on the hunt. And I feel like the Cowboys will be perfectly fine in this game versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
I'm with you. I got 31-30. Cowboys. Little Aubrey kick. You know, little Aubrey kick, little walk off.
If you can get it to that point, yeah, Aubrey
like Tuck said, we're not winning no low scoring game. So it's gonna be a shootout. And if it's a shootout, I got 31-30.
I got the over 48.5. Points total.
Hey,
that's all I gotta say about that. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta be true to ourselves. Yeah, that's how Tuck. You know, we gotta be true to ourselves. You can't go ahead and be somebody else.
Long as these slips cash, just put another one. You know what I'm saying? As long as they cash, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Over 48.5. Yeah, we'll see.
Hey, I want to add something before I know we shut down.
You close it out.
Yeah, I'm about to say, early on somebody talked about Mike Solari. That wasn't Mike's guy. That was Shotty's guy. And they had him and they led the league in rushing. I'm just gonna say that and leave it on that note.
Man, Mike Solari, 78 years old. I'm cool.
Hey, that was Shotty's guy, by the way. I just gotta let y'all know that. Like,
he could take his own.
It's Tuck's fault that I even know that in the first place.
Yeah, Mike Solari. You know what I'm saying? We got to the super chats. Future problem, of course, but did you hear Mulajetta say about GP? Man, I hope we can re-sign him. That bridge is probably burned. Man, here's the thing. Pickens. I hope we don't do no typical Cowboy shit where we try to lower his price. You know what I'm saying? And stall him out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, don't throw him the ball. Like he start off hot and then I can see that.
I don't think they would. I don't know, y'all. But if Pickens does what we expect him to do, it's going to be rough signing him. But they should sign him. They should.
He got a little money left.
Here's Rob.
Got a lot of money left.
Here is me. Here is me. If it was me, but I know they're not going to bet on George Pickens like that because of the stuff that went in Pittsburgh. I would sign George Pickens before I would sign Tyler Smith.
Well, Tyler Smith, they I don't know if y'all heard earlier.
They're talking right now.
They're
right.
open,
go ahead.
Yeah.
Right. I know why, because you could franchise Smith.
Right. You are right. You don't have to make a decision. You could do Tyler Smith like you did Micah if you wanted to, right? But for George Pickens, starting Thursday, if he goes crazy, that price goes through the roof because you're paying wide receiver one money for George Pickens.
They're
everybody gonna see it. So
right,
you know
and everyone's gonna see
it. Somebody gonna pay.
They're gonna get Tyler Smith done probably tomorrow or something crazy. They're trying to prove a point at this point. Watch.
Well,
Tyler Smith go get a bag
good point. I know we can sign them both, but in Dallas, you gotta pick one or the other. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta pick one or the other.
You know what I'm saying? You can get a PlayStation, but you're not getting no controllers.
They said you can get a one technique, but we just gonna give away your best player. Like what?
right. They so trolls, man. They heard us on there. Respect the one tech. Respect. All right, I got some respect.
Here's your one tech.
I got something for your ass. You know
what I'm saying? Give me a running back then. Oh, my fault.
Which you want to give up to get a running back?
Yeah.
Because they got to give up somebody. They probably will give up Dak.
Don't ask me that. That's why I'm not a GM. I'll send them first and go get a real running back.
They'll trade Trayvon and go get a running back or something like that. You know, so
I'll peel Derrick Henry right up out the Ravens. Like they said the first. That's why I can't be the GM. I'm too emotional. That's around they trade the whole. You traded 2 firsts for what? I'm worse than Jerry.
Yeah, and like a lot of people keep asking, bro. Like, yo, I know these picks are burning a hole in y'all pocket. They gonna hold on to these picks.
Oh, no, that's their Dak plan.
We got a first round. Tuck. Let's go ahead and trade, bro. They're not trading them picks, bro. That's gonna be a right
plan, bro. They finally got a way to get away from Dak. They gonna keep it.
Yeah, buddy. Buddy.
This ain't the class to do it, though. This ain't the draft class to do it. So
no, they're probably gonna keep it. They're gonna probably parlay it. You know what they're gonna do, Tuck. You know.
Right. Well, hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. For you seeing it first time, Cover 3. We're on all 3 channels. My dog, CFT, DMV, CFO Sports. Subscribe to all 3. For the people who are seeing for the first time, wrong, let everybody know they can find you, bro.
Hey, man, y'all know what it is. Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk. You can find me on Cowboys Fan Talk on YouTube, Cowboys_Fan Talk on Twitter, and Cowboys Fan Talk on IG, even though I don't go over there. I love y'all still. Y'all still.
Yeah, my dog DMV, let everybody know they can find you, dog.
Hey, y'all can find me at DMV Fanatic on Instagram, DMV Fanatic 1 on Twitter, and your boy has been doing some TikToks lately. So holler at your boy DMV Fanatic. And also, man, like a lot of people in the chat have been saying, I hope this doesn't age well when I said I thought that Dallas was gonna lose. Hey, pop by the channel. I'm gonna go live regardless of the result, and everybody knows that I eat crow if I'm wrong. So it is what it is.
Right. I mean, here's the thing with that, and I hate this for us, right? And this is what I'm trying to separate. Y'all want us to say we're going to 17-0 in the Super Bowl? Like, what y'all want us to do? Y'all want us to lie? Y'all want us to front? Y'all want us to, you know what I'm saying? Because if this was a Cincinnati Bengals show, we wouldn't be talking about Dallas is going to win this game, and we're picking Dallas to win. Speaking of picking, I got a pick 'em league if y'all want to join it, right? So you decide to pick 'em league. But anyways, so it's like, bro, we got to keep it real sometimes. And I don't want to hear me lying all the damn time just to appease y'all. If you feel like Dallas is going to win, that's cool, right? Do that. But I just know where my money is going, But typically when I bet on Philly, they do lose. So that might be a good sign. But it is what it is, man. We're not going to sit here and lie just to make everybody else comfortable. It is what it is. How about we just start doing some comfortable shit in the offseason where I can confidently say, no, we're going to beat Philly. You see what I'm saying? So it is.
The only way we're going to win, as I've told people,
that go crazy,
is if it things got to break our way, bro. Some teams have them lucky years. The football gods whooped our ass last year with all them injuries, and then Micah didn't got traded. So maybe the football guys say, you know what, y'all been suffering long enough, and we'll win.
Right.
They typically lose when they have good years. They typically lose week 1. So,
yeah. But typically our best years are quiet off seasons too. So we'll see how it all catches out. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But I think Jalen Hurts is 27-4 at home. Nick Sirianni's never lost the opener.
It don't matter. Dak 2-1 versus Hurts.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hold that over y'all Eagles fans. 2-1 versus Hurts until y'all change it. And if he become 3-1 versus Hurts, I'm going to prison. Y'all better
go to jail.
Win on Thursday, or it ain't gonna be
enough. I'm playing that game. Y'all better win. Eagles fans do it to us all the time. Y'all better win. Y'all better not lose. Y'all better not lose to a Micah Parsons.
That was your Super Bowl. You damn right. I don't care.
Yep. I'm still to play right out their playbook. Y'all, this, yep.
It was not Super Bowl, whatever. Like, y'all better, I don't care if we win by 1. Y'all better win, because I'm gonna get banned on Twitter. I'm gonna be so obnoxious.
Yeah. So
I'm telling you right now.
It is what it is, y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. For J Tuck, DMV, CFT, we are cover 3, and we out. Peace. Go Cowboys.